Hi, welcome to Take 5. We're glad you're here with us today. I have to admit that I am a bit conflicted over the hymn that I selected for today. Most new hymnals don't even include it these days because it's considered too politically incorrect. And I get that. The words to stand up for Jesus on the surface are very militaristic and glorify warfare. But we're really not here today to debate that issue. But I do want to tell you about the hymn that I grew up knowing and loving. It actually has an interesting history to it. The Reverend George Duffield was a Presbyterian minister in Pennsylvania, and in the local community he had a colleague and friend in the Episcopal priest, Dudley Ting. In 1858, Father Ting was fired from his Episcopal church because he stood up and spoke out against slavery. That summer, the two came together and held revivals in the community, and it was one of the sermons that Father Ting gave at a revival that were the basis for the words to Stand Up for Jesus by George Duffield. My father always used this hymn when he preached about social justice. He was firmly convicted that Jesus was not an easy person to follow. In Matthew, Jesus tells us, "Whatever you do unto the least of these, you're doing unto me." Jesus whispers to us, he cajoles us, he nudges us, he pushes us, he shoves us, sometimes he picks us up and throws us well out of our comfort zone. Feed the hungry, clothe the poor, house the homeless. In the words of this hymn, stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. Put on the armor of God to defend those who cannot defend themselves. From Ephesians 6, therefore put on the full armor of God so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand. Stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all of this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Powerful stuff. Inspiring stuff. How has Jesus inspired you today? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for joining us here at Take 5. We're here every Thursday at 10 a.m. Central. See you soon.